Hey everybody, Alex here with another episode of Momentum Charting. Just quickly, if at the end of this video you happen to have liked the content, go ahead and please like, subscribe, ring the bell notification. It lets the YouTube algorithm know that you have enjoyed the content and want to see more just like this from me. Now, I promised you in this video that I'm going to show you the quote-unquote secret sauce of my trading, and being that this is a new channel, I haven't really had the chance to demonstrate this live, but I thought I'd just go back and show you this chart of Alibaba, and show you what a perfect representation of uh, my what I feel is my strongest asset as a trader, and really my biggest edge when it comes to trading, which is something I've talked about before, but I will just show you. Let me zoom out to the long-term time frame daily on the chart of BABA, and these are the types of things I just love to take. I've told you guys about this before, but let me just demonstrate it here. I like to try to pinpoint these breakouts on daily and 1 hour charts. It works on both time frames, but when you can get this to occur on a daily time frame over a very long period of time, for instance, this is October 2020 was the first point of this long-term downsloping trend line. And what I'm talking about, obviously, are trying to pinpoint breakouts of these long-term downtrend lines in stocks. So I've got this point here in October 2020. I've got another one in February 2021, and there was a potential breakout here. I'll zoom in and show you on June 28th. So what I like to do is to try to pinpoint breakouts of these long-term trend lines, and usually the longer the time period. So this was from October 2020, June 2021, so just short of 9-10 months on this what I would call a consolidation phase, could lead potentially to a fairly significant breakout if and when it is confirmed, and if and when it does occur. So what I would do on this, if I was interested in trading this BABA breakout, I zoom in here to 1 hour, and I would say, okay, so it looks to me like BABA is breaching this long-term downtrend line, which it did here on, let's see, let's see, on the 1 hour time frame, it looks like it had 2, 3, 4 confirmed candles around June 25th. So that's the breakout point. What I always preach and what I always talk about is having a structure behind the breakout. We're on a daily time frame, so I do prefer to have a 1 day structure in place, but occasionally 1 hour structures can work to show really nice breakouts and super nice profitable breakouts on these stocks. So I will go in here and show you that structure, and it's perfectly illustrated right here. There is only one place that this structure could possibly be. You can see here, this was back too far, back in May. I'm looking for the closest structure to the actual breakout point, and it's very, very clear here to me that there is only one place to set this structure, and it's right here. So this is my 1 hour structure, what I would call a breakout structure on the 1 hour time frame on a long-term daily downtrend. So I would take the breakout right here, enter at a price of around 224, 225, somewhere in here, and I would be looking for this support line, this diagonal support line, to hold in these levels and continue up and just ride this thing until it broke. That's the play, and sometimes you will get these really nice continuations of these long-term breakouts where it just rides and then it builds momentum. Not only will it hold this momentum trend line, but you will start getting new ones that will break even higher over the period of weeks and months. Happens all the time, okay? But the exit point to me, the worry slash exit point to me, you can start to see this horizontal resistance building up. But as soon as this thing breaks, it breaches this 1 hour structure. This is the stock telling me this is the structure it wants you to follow. You know, stocks talk to you if you are willing to listen. This to me is telling me, okay, BABA has set this breakout structure on the 1 hour. If it's breached to the downside, it is time to get out. You do not know what's going to happen. Boom. On June 30th, let's see, June 30th, 2021, anytime during this entire day is a perfect day to get out because this diagonal trend line on the 1 hour has been breached to the downside. So you exited, so you entered around 224. Nothing happened on this breakout, so you exited somewhere in here. Anywhere in this area is fine, so you probably break even on the stock, whatever. But as you can see, you saved yourself some really bad negative price action because not only did this BABA not end up breaking out to the upside, it broke all the way back down inside the channel and has some horrific price action. Is just getting absolutely slaughtered today, down $9 for 4% and change. So that is the secret sauce. Like I said, the biggest edge to my trading. The channel's only been up a couple days now. Have not had a chance to demonstrate this to you guys live, so I think this was a good opportunity. So I thought I'd shoot this video for you quickly. Now zooming back out to the daily time frame. The cool thing is that normally on these types of downtrends and failures that do not end up breaking out, you will have usually between 2 and 3 on about 80% of stocks. So what I mean by that is we've got this basically as our long-term trend line in place, and I'm not going to move that just because this failed. Failures do happen, but they tend to happen somewhere between 2 and 3 times. So if we get some more sideways price action over the next couple of months, something like this, and BABA attempts to break out again, right? And it fails again, and it fails again, and breaks back into this channel and starts with the bearish price action again. Usually on the third one, this will be the actual breakout that really starts propelling the stock to much higher levels. So I usually look for between 1 and 3 breakout attempts to get a confirmed really nice price action. And the really cool part here, like I mentioned, my secret sauce, every time you're entering these, you're being really careful. And just looking for structure. Like I said, you're looking for breakout structure, and if it fails, you get out quickly, because on these long-term downtrends, usually if the stock is going to go, it goes. You don't want to sit there and mess around with this stuff. You can see this was just a big a doozy of a failed breakout in BABA all the way back down here. You lost, if you were sitting in here just waiting and waiting, you lost a lot of points on your entry. Not good. We don't want to ever do that. So lastly, so like I said, between 1 and 3 usually is what I target. So the good news in BABA is that this failed breakout means that we are one step closer to a true breakout. And lastly, I just wanted to say that what I meant before by breakout, by looking for structure, right? I talked about structure on a 1 day. Let me just zoom in here and clarify exactly what I mean. So by structure, I mean that I want to look for some sort of structure on a 1 day time frame, because that is the time period of this chart that I'm using. But as you can see here, really there's nothing in place for this breakout attempt to make me believe that it's going to be a strong contender for a breakout, but you never know. That's why I always take them. But you can see the main structure here on one day is basically a flat horizontal structure, and it's not really indicative of the potential of a strong breakout. On a strong breakout on a one-day time frame, usually what you'll get is more something like this, with a series of higher highs and higher lows that builds up over the period of a couple weeks, a couple days at least, that's showing something like this. And you can place your one day, let me zoom in here, see if we can get a better look at this. You can place your one day line of support, your support line for the breakout, something like this. But you can see on this daily, what happened on this was basically the price just shot up, and you weren't getting a series of higher highs and higher lows. Basically, there's no structure in place here. That's what I'm trying to say about daily structure. And again, of course, zooming in on the 1 hour, there was structure, and this is kind of the price action that I'm looking for. But again, on the 1 hour time frame, the our support line failed, and it failed rather quickly, just in a couple days, and this would have been your spot to get out. So that is everything I wanted to show you about the secret sauce for my trading. Hope you enjoyed this video. Watch for more just like it. Like, subscribe. Any questions below, happy to take them, and I will talk to you guys all again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.